What more do you want from me?
Ay, ask if we fucking, I'm like, baby, get it sloppy. I ain't cuffing on no bitch and she ain't always trying to top me. Got this in me in my cup, I drink it down and fill it up. Tell my bitch I'm trying to fuck, I'm pulling up like, hey, what's up? Got Bacardi in the cup, we got some wheels, we rolling up.
What's up, you guys? Your boy Big Al.
And I'm Zoe.
Purps and Gold, y'all. We got Ronnie Sandoval with us today, bro. The fucking shredder.
Right.
What's up, dog? Coming out from the realm straight out of San Pedro, repping. You know what I'm saying? Come from the same realm. Zoe's now part of the realm too. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Channel Street as well. That's his home turf. You know, it's home battlegrounds. Don't ever catch my boy Channel fucking rip you apart. So what's up, dog, man? My boy's been through the X Games. He's that type of skater. Don't get my boy fucked up. Check him out all over YouTube. We cuss a lot too, dog.
Yeah.
No, this ain't for the kids. Check my boy out, man. He's all over YouTube. Been to X Game, notoriously known for flicking off the camera. If you want to do it again, there you go.
That's the best.
That's the best. Boy came through, dog. What's up, dude? What's up? What do you got going on? Coming back from that fucking gnarly knee injury?
Yeah, nothing much. Just chilling. You same as always.
Same as always.
Yeah, for the knee injury, I broke my kneecap 4 months ago. Next month will be the 5th month, so yeah, 4 months ago, I broke my fucking kneecap in 4 pieces.
Oh shit.
And
oh my god.
I thought, in my head, when I first broke my kneecap, I thought fucking skateboarding was over.
No
I thought,
way.
I looked at Rob and I was just like, Robbie Russo, I was like, dude,
Yeah.
if I can never do this again, no, I gave this shit my all. And he's like, no, I don't say that. He's like, just relax. And then everybody behind me is fucking talking, like freaking out. I'm like, everybody needs to relax because you're tripping me out.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I thought she was gonna say a year or never again. We get there and she's like, oh, about 5-6 months. I'm like, I can't fucking believe that. She goes, well, you don't drink and you don't like smoke cigarettes or anything like that. And she goes, if you smoke weed, just eat it or drink it.
Yeah.
She's like, that's it. She goes, and just keep your lungs clear and you're good. Like, she's
That's
like,
part of the recovery process. She said that's what was vital.
Yeah.
And like the game.
No drinking or like any of that shit. And I love Patron.
Mm-hmm.
I love Patron so
right,
much.
That's dope.
I can't drink beer because it just fucks you up, like makes you all bloated. Patron just goes right fucking through you.
And you get the beer shit.
Yeah. It's worth it. But then like for the smoking, I was smoking cigarettes about probably 2 months before
the accident.
Yeah, before the accident, and then I quit just cause just life choices. Like fuck it, like I don't need it. It was really catching up with me because I was losing my breath. It's hard for me to breathe with skateboarding. I was like, no, fuck it, I can't do it. So
can't have it fucking up your game.
yeah, I cut it all out, and yeah, I just drink hella smoothies and eat right, I guess. And
Hella
just
smoothie.
That's a blessing though that you are, you're back. You know?
Yeah.
So you are back skating?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I've skated 3 times in the past month.
Watch out.
Good, man. Well, yeah,
Watch out. My boy's coming back. He just dropped some shit. You just dropped a nice video with Robbie Russo. Shout out to Robbie Russo, another skater from the realm.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the first pro skater and the only pro skater I know personally, other than Ronnie Sandoval. Shout out Robbie Russo.
Shut up, bitch.
I saw the video. You guys dropped a video about 2 weeks ago, dude, with the tequila song. Tequila.
Yeah, that was
How long ago before the accident was that?
that was probably like, I'd say a month. We finished the video a month before the accident. We were kind of cutting it close. Me and Rob didn't really take it that seriously because we didn't think it was being premiered. We thought it was just an internet video, so we were like, whatever, then fuck it. Like, we'll just do what we do best with escape. But then they told us that it's being premiered and you can invite your family. And so me and Rob were like, fuck, we better step up and start finishing this shit. We were the last people to finish it. But we finished it. We came through and like, everybody had a sick part, but I think ours was fucking cutting it close, and it just means more to me that I did it with Robbie than anything.
Dude,
Yeah, we had that song.
real dope.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's a sick ass fucking video. Check that out, you guys, on YouTube. Trans World Skate. Check that out. My boy Robbie and Ronnie fucking shredded, losing it. Briefly, we're getting into some Laker talk. A bunch of shit has been going on, bro.
It's too much.
Too much shit has been going on, bro. We're about to get rid of this poster in maybe a week. This poster will be gone. which is fucking nuts. I just bought it. It's already about to go down.
Hopefully, two of the 4 are gone.
Yeah.
Two of the 4 that's on.
2 out of the 4. Both these motherfuckers can go. Kyle Kuzma, we want my boy to stay, dog. We want him to stay. But Brandon Ingram has been stepping it up, dog. His trade value, his trade bait. I've been saying trade bait for literally like 10 episodes. I've been saying trade bait about this motherfucker. Look, man, I've had no patience for him from the beginning, bro. I don't give a fuck how old he is. I don't give a fuck any of that shit, bro. You're playing with LeBron James. I need you to shoot 3-pointers, drive to the bucket, and do something for yourself, bro. I don't need you game banging. I don't need you socking fools. I don't need you two-piecing motherfuckers. He literally fucked up his whole season for him.
Is that what he's doing?
Dude,
That low-key did turd.
this fool right here. This fool. Bro, he's straight up like, what was it? 3 weeks into the season, he got into that fight.
I don't even think it was 3 weeks into the season. I think it was earlier than that. He
Really?
got into a fight with Chris Paul.
With Chris Paul, yeah, bro. He literally, so Rajon Rondo and Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo cracks Chris Paul. And then Brandon Ingram jumps in, bro, literally like a hood fight on the basketball court. Jumps in and puts 2 like on a Chris Paul that's ducking his head. Like jumps in, bro. Nah. This dude's 6'10", Chris Paul's 6 feet flat. You know, and Rajon Rondo already cracked him once. Dude, all this happened on the court. So then he gets suspended. And this whole time, it's like, oh, this dude needs to step it up because Kyle Kuzma, the other guy's like right behind him and trying to take his spot. So he fucking gets suspended for 10 games. And those 10 games...
How many games is in a fucking season? Gee, 10
82.
games?
82 games in the season.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's a game. And that's not including playoffs.
Oh my god.
And then after that, in that time that Brandon Ingram's gone and he has to prove himself, Kyle Kuzma just goes for like 20 points a game. And just like starts burying it,
Stepping it up.
stepping on him, like dog, you're not here.
Real.
You can't prove yourself if you're not here. You know.
If you're acting like a jackass, you're taking things for granted. There's somebody else right behind you waiting to fucking steal it, or not even steal it, just
Take
it
yourself.
shine,
Take,
you know?
yeah, literally, bro.
Everybody's got to make a fucking living.
Literally.
But like you said, he's been auditioning. He's
auditioning
for that trade, you know, and the game against the Suns, which the Lakers did win, 116.
I was there for that game, by the way. Shout out my
Right.
boy Peter King. He got me a VIP suite.
That's right.
My boy's the new bar manager at Trumputos. Fuck Trump. 2019.
So you've seen him go off though. 32
Yeah.
minutes, he put up 22 points.
Mhm.
You know, 9 for 11, 4 assists. He looked for his teammates. You know, he was.
How many 3-pointers though?
We went 1 for 1. He only took 1 3-pointer in today's NBA.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Bro.
today's NBA. That's not gonna cut it.
That shit ain't
Too
gonna
good
cut
of a
it.
player. You know, he's been stepping it up, and the loss that they took tonight, you know, against Philly, that was 121 to 105. That was kind of, you know,
He went off.
He went off.
He had
you know,
22 points at the half, which is huge.
career high.
He had his career high
career
tonight with 36.
36. You know, he was very efficient from the field goal. 16 for 20,
Which
and
is
then,
deep.
But then again, we come back to he didn't take any 3-pointers.
How do you make $9 million a year and not shoot 3-pointers? That's that's the shit I can't get over, bro. It frustrates
it's
me.
audition, you know, he
Frustrates me, dog.
might be the Lakers overall period tonight was just they wasn't taking care of the ball.
No,
they didn't
bro.
take care of the ball. They act like
They had like 11 turnovers in the first quarter.
too many points off turnovers.
That should literally
In the
look like
first
a high
quarter.
school basketball
In the-
game for a little bit. It was foul. Unacceptable.
They did. It was bad.
Unacceptable. Honestly.
This is why I skateboard, because like there's so much fucking drama.
Yeah,
in
dog. It's bad.
Basketball. There's
There's no
drama.
drama in skateboarding.
No, there's fucking.
There's
mad
hella drama.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened?
Yeah.
Drama wise.
Like at a skate park. Cause I mean that's another thing too. When you tour, do fools like when you when you go to other skate parks, you do skate tour and shit, and you go to like Santa Cruz or like you go to like Washington and you skate someone else's park. It's like surfing where fools are tripping.
Kind of. All right, we were in. It was the Park Series. We were in Canada,
Oh shit.
and we were at the after party. Just it was just like it was an after party for the skateboard, so everybody was there. It was fucking, you know, it was people that ran the contest. It was people's parents that were there in the contest. The kids that were in the contest. There was the adult area, and then there was, you know, the downstairs was like the kid area, like
Yeah.
for the adult supervision. And we were upstairs, and it was me, Oscar Navarro, and Robbie Russo. Robbie, I've never seen him dance before.
Oh,
and so
shit.
he was dancing around. He was jumping up, having a good time. And I had already been drinking that night, and so had Oscar's been drinking. And so Robbie accidentally jumps on some kid, like, not a kid, but he's like our age. Jumps on him. And so homeboy fucking pushes Robbie. Like, Robbie didn't even see it coming. Rob just turned to him, and then, like, he just pushed Robbie. And then Robbie, like, slipped and just started sliding back. He was on his back sliding. I was like, what the fuck? So I dropped my drink. And I went and just cracked that fool. And like he fell.
As he's rightfully so though.
He fell.
Rightfully so.
He fell down, and then he circles the dude circles around, and I figure it out. It's like one of my teammates.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, he was like, you fucking, you socked me, this and that. I'm like, don't fuck with my brother. Straight up. And so then Rob got up, was like, fuck you. Then like Oscar, I hear Oscar from the back coming behind me, like, hey homie, fuck you too. Like, fuck. There's all three of us are just talking shit to everybody in the spot.
Brothers, Pedro brothers, dog.
we get outside, and homie that I punched, like, his eye's already swollen, but he's walking behind me with a wine bottle. And then Oscar caught him like corner of his eye. He's like, hey, what the fuck you doing with that wine bottle? Like, give me that shit. And he stole it from him and he threw it on the ground. He's like, you ain't about to clock fucking.
What the fuck? That's a bitch
like,
move.
That's crazy.
That shit happened to me actually. Just so you guys know, I got clocked with some shit behind it. It's been 2 times. Beat both those motherfuckers up. That shit ain't cool. I hate that shit.
No,
I hate motherfuckers.
Kill someone like that.
Straight up, bro.
Like, if you hit someone in the back of the head with a wine bottle,
bro, you
know
can
how
kill
heavy
them.
those things are?
Yeah.
Like,
and not only that, the bottom of a wine bottle, when it comes up, I'm a little bit of a whiner.
same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Patron and wine. I can't do beer, but
Well, we should drink. I got you. I drink
it's
fire
good for the
wine.
heart. One
It
glass
is
of wine a day.
Exactly.
True.
It is good for you. The bottom of the wine bottle, so it comes up into the inside because all the sediment at the bottom it sits. So when you pour a bottle of wine, the sediment doesn't immediately run because it's deeper than the middle surface of the bottle. So when you break a bottle of wine, the center of the bottom of it will always hold together. For that reason, because of the way it's shaped, because the middle of the sediment surrounds around it, of the wine, of the grapes.
Yeah.
You know, so if you hit someone with the bottom of a bottle of a wine, we're talking probably a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Like,
Fuck, man.
literally. You know, like that's some bullshit. Fuck that fool. What happened after? You guys beat his ass?
No, he dipped out after I got an Uber back to the hotel, and
You got that shiner though.
He
Fuck that fool.
he was actually, we seen him in Huntington because Park Series runs through others, like has like different stops, and so we were in Huntington. He sees me in Huntington. He's like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna have to get that round 2." I'm like, "I'm down."
Yeah.
You know, after the contest is over, we can go to the beach or whatever and fucking just handle it.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, he comes up to me. He's like, "You know what, man? Never mind. Like, it's all good." I'm like, "What? Now, why?
No,
Like, why all of a sudden you don't want to?" And he was like, "Nah, man." I'm like, he's like, "I'm good, homie. Like, it's all good." I'm like,
Well, I need
like,
that now.
I'm like, I hope it's all good, because I hope you're not just fucking saying this, because I'm not throwing my guard down. Like, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
But you're a good skateboarder, but you got a shitty attitude. That's the worst thing.
That's the worst
Worst.
thing. So it seems like towards the end, he was kind of doing like trying to be like positive tip, and it's good that
You still approached
stood
it
up,
positively.
you still approached it positively. So speaking of positive, can you tell us something quickly about a positive time you had skateboarding?
That's probably the gnarliest moment, other than the X Games, because I'm sure it's insane. He went to the X Games at 16, which is fucking insane.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
That was when I won the
16.
bronze.
Hey, that's tight, man.
When I won the bronze medal, like, it's crazy to be like, I'm a medalist in the X Games.
Hey, we got a medalist on our show.
Yeah, motherfucker.
What? Come
Like,
on.
Honestly, them Olympic shits, them Russians.
Like,
these X Games medal might be worth more.
Robbie was in the X Games, and like looking at that, like I still look up to Rob every day, no matter what he's doing. Always looking up to him.
He's a shredder, dude.
And he was in the X Games, and I'm like, fuck, like maybe one day I'll make it there. And sure enough, I did. And then, it was a lot different back then than it is now. Back when I was younger, I didn't have any anxiety when it came to that shit. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just went in there with a fucking Pedro jacket on, and just
Repping.
Repping Pedro.
wearing the same
Repping.
shit I'm wearing now, and just went and got 3rd place. Like,
Shredder, dog.
and I couldn't believe it. I was standing there like 3rd place, fucking Ronnie Sandoval. I was like, fuck, like,
That's
got a bronze medal. I think my dad has it now. I gave it to my dad because he was really proud of that moment as well. Just
Bro, that's insane.
That's an amazing story.
That's insane. That's an amazing story, dude.
Yeah.
Would you say that's probably is that the best?
I think that was probably the what are the best? I think the best is when I went pro for Krooked.
For Krooked?
Because that's every skateboarder's fantasy.
Yeah,
Is getting
to go
a
pro.
Getting a pro model, and the fact that I had Mark Gonzalez, which is the owner of and co-designer of the company, he gave me my first pro board, and I at an archery place, and I couldn't fucking believe it. It was
An
that was the
archery place?
Yeah, like it was the most randomest place ever,
That's
but it was
sick.
fucking so sick. It wasn't as cliche as most people. Like, we're gonna go to the park,
Yeah.
up, we're gonna throw the board at you. Like, no, we're at a legit archery place shooting fucking bow and arrows. And then he's like, turn around, and I'm like, all right. I turn around and I see a fucking line of all the targets, and they're all posters that say Ronnie Sandoval is now pro for Krooked skateboards. I was like, what the fuck? And then I turn around, and then he has my board in his hand. That is the most,
Dude, that's
that is probably the
sick,
most,
bro.
definitely the most proud
That's
moment
sick, dude.
that I've had in my life, is just getting to that point, living that dream
Oh my god.
as a
pro skater.
yeah.
No, as
when
a
I
kid.
when I was young, I was like, fuck, that'd be sick. Even when Rob went pro, I knew about it a week before. It was fucking killing me because he was being such a bitch that week. Like, he was having like the worst week ever. Like, like he had to pay bills. Like, he was fucking, his water burst, I think in his house or some shit. Like, he had a pipe, and he was fucking stressing on life. And I'm like, dude, just relax. It's not as bad as it seems.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
just fucking chill. Like, you're.
That's dope,
By
dog.
the end of the week, I guarantee it's gonna be good. Like, I promise you. And he's like, whatever, fool. Like, so the day he went pro, I told him, I was like, I'm gonna take you and your lady out to breakfast. I told Oscar because I wanted Oscar to be there, and everybody else was there. Like my friend Rod Beres, like all of us. We get there, and I'm like, hey, we got to do a love letters, which is Jeff Grosso's web show as well for Vans.
Okay.
That was like just like the lie behind it. I'm like, we got to do that at Channel. We got to talk about Channel, and he was like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to go. Cause he was being super salty, like
Yeah.
he's like he was just having a bad day, and I'm like, he's like, what? He's like, we've already said so much about Channel, like what more do they need to hear? Like I'm like, dude, it's for the love letters, like it's for Grosso, like come on. He was like, no man, I think I'm just gonna go home. Like I was like, listen, fool, you're gonna come with me because you need to be a man of your word, and we're gonna go. It's gonna be cool, like trust me. He's like, whatever, fuck it. We get there. I'm driving there. I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm like,
Oh my
this
god.
one is not. He's just being the most stubbornest person. Just doesn't want to go. We finally get there, and he sees like Julian Stranger, which is a main dude part of Anti-Hero Skateboards.
Okay.
He sees fucking Andrew Rao, and he sees Peter Hewitt. Like he sees John Cardiel sitting
Damn.
on the bottom of the bowl. Like, oh fuck. Like, and then he already knew, and then Jeff gave him his board that they all had signed. It was a blank board. They all signed it. It said Pro Model, Robbie Russo. They signed it. I thought that was it. I was like, oh, okay, like that's cool. Like,
What?
like I thought like it was just over from there. Like, oh, he got a pro board, cool. Like, but then like they walk in with his fucking pro board. Like Robbie Russo, it's a rooster looking in the mirror, trying to fight itself.
I'm trying to get that
With
board
the
actually. Yo,
six-pack.
Robbie, I need that board, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that board.
That because he's not a very good drinker, and he gets drunk really fast, and so he has a 6-pack, and there's only one beer left, like one beer drank, and he's trying to fight himself in the mirror. Have you seen Robbie do it? Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, just.
Sounds like an interesting guy.
Dude,
He is. He's
I've known the dude for years, man. I've seen the dude with a
Yeah.
neck brace majority of high school. He's definitely like the gnarliest shredder like in high school. I remember he used to tell Robbie, and I remember this doggy, I remember he told our English teacher to fuck off because he's a pro skater and we're only 14 years old.
Sounds like something wrong with dude.
And I'm just sitting there next to him, I'm like, damn, dog, my boy looks at me and he's missing his front teeth. And he just broke his neck, or like broke some shit. He's wearing a neck brace, and he's telling teachers to fuck off. Like, it was legendary, bro. He's always been that dude. He's like the first dude to ever went pro, like from the realm. Anyone who's in our age knows, like, Robbie he carried himself like he was pro already. Like he knew this was gonna be his shit, and he's been fucking destroying shit ever since, dude. Like I've seen endless videos of him going fucking 14 feet in the air, 12 feet in the air, dude. Like always being the little dude with just the gnarliest air. You know what I'm saying? Like, gnarly.
Him, growing up with him, skateboarding with him was no picnic, but it was sick. Like I was the youngest out of Oscar and Rob, and at the time it was just us three at Channel. Like I had walked down there, I seen Robbie skating, and I'm like, I want to do that. So I started going down there, and then I met Oscar first, and then I met Robbie. But when I met Robbie, I was probably fucking 10.
I've seen some pictures of you guys.
I was
on
probably
your
10
page,
years
and
old.
you did some little ass kids.
Yeah, and I had had my big brother's XL shirt on. I'm really fucking short. I'm probably like this tall.
Oh my god.
What a fucking XL.
Pro Club?
Yeah,
AAA?
it probably
It's
wasn't
an XL,
AAA.
regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a AAA, yeah. And then like I had like these crazy like corduroy pants on. They're like purple black. I had some fallen shoes that look enormous, but they were my size. And I meet Rob and he's like, hey, like, do you want to spend that in my pad? I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're the gnarliest skater I know.
Yeah, because they was having a night session, so I had to lie to my parents. And I was spending the night at Rob's house, which I was, but so I could go to the night session. So they wouldn't trip. We get there and he goes, hey man, like, here, throw this shirt on. Here, dude, put these pants on, like, put those shoes on, like, here's a hat, like. He goes, now you're fucking.
Dude,
He's like, you're looking good now. He's like, let's go fucking skate. He's like, he's like, hell yeah. He's like, keep all that shit. He's like, it's all good. I was like, damn. Like he just basically just handed me the style, what I needed to look like in a sense. Like, and ever since then it was just.
That's sick.
Yeah. Like.
Shout out Robbie.
Yeah.
You gnarly that sounds like a Sandlot skate moment.
Yeah, we got down the channel and then my friend Derek's like, you're finally wearing some normal ass shirts now. Dude, the shirt felt weird. I was like so used to wearing big ass shirts. And then like I fucking put it on, like, gosh, this feels kind of weird, but time went on and I got used to it.
That's dope. It's sick.
That shit was hilarious.
Now briefly we're gonna talk to the big rumors. We're gonna talk about the big rumors going on. The reason why majority of these dudes are gonna be gone off of this poster, the brow, the MVP, Anthony Davis. He's won an MVP, by the way. That's how good this dude is. By the way, one of the shittiest part, the craziest part about it, he's 25 years old. He's 25 years old, and he's won an MVP. He destroys the NBA in all stat lines, points, rebounds, one of the highest scored, highest assist ratings, highest block ratings, highest steal ratings across the board. Anthony Davis is an animal. Here's the thing. They want the house. Meaning, they want this whole poster behind us, other than LeBron James. And that's not it. They want our first pick next year of the 2020 draft. So meaning next year we don't get to pick a young guy, because we get one pick, but it's gonna be a low pick. One pick out of the draft.
Is that fair? Oh.
For Anthony Davis.
Here's my thing.
But you're left with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Rajon Rondo, who played with Anthony Davis last year. Let's not forget that. He played with Anthony Davis last year, and Rajon Rondo averaged some of the highest rating assists he has in the past 6 or 7 years, with Anthony Davis at the bucket to finish. So with that being said, I don't think we look that bad if we give the house away. I don't want to give the house away. I want to keep Kyle Kuzma. We all want to keep Kyle Kuzma. But why didn't we get Paul George? Because we didn't want to give Brandon Ingram away. Why didn't we get Kawhi Leonard? Because we didn't want to give Kyle Kuzma away. So Magic Johnson is 0 for 2 on superstars. If he doesn't want to give one of these dudes away, he's going to be 0 for 3. Then we're really going to be fucked.
I mean, you say 0 for 2. Magic never came out and was trying to get those guys, though. So
Paul George, what do you mean? Paul George, he missed out. He literally said he wanted to come to LA. He said they didn't want to come get me.
But Magic knows what he's doing. Magic and Rob Pelinka, they definitely know what they do.
They have to get Anthony Davis. If they don't get Anthony Davis, I'm going to turn to the Mad Laker fan.
But this is my thing.
I'll change my name on Instagram to the Mad Laker fan.
Kyle Kuzma, you got to hold on to him. So far, you say 0 for 2. I say 2-0. I say it's 2-0 keeping Kyle Kuzma. because Cal Kuzma has proven that he can shine in the big spotlight with LeBron or without LeBron. Yeah,
But
Anthony Davis is an MVP. I get that.
Okay,
but he still hasn't won a championship, so he's still on. Technically, I'm not gonna say they're on the same level, but Cal Kuzma has way
more upside. But not more upside than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is 25. Kyle Kuzma's 23.
Exactly, 23.
Yeah, but he hasn't won the MVP though. Will Kyle Kuzma win an MVP one day? No, so
you gotta. I can't take that away. I can't take it away from him. I can't take it away from him. I can't take that away from him.
No, he ain't gonna win MVP.
So you willing to give up? I mean, I see.
If they ask for the house, I'm gonna give him the house.
Even Zubac.
They're not gonna ask for Zubac though, because that's too. You can only put 3 players in a draft unless it's a 13.
There might be a 13 because Lonzo came out and said if they do trade him, he prefers to go to a 13.
Hey, Lonzo's worth ain't shit though, because he's only a rookie. So his rookie contract is not respectable. Nobody cares.
He is still on that rookie contract.
Nobody cares what happens to him.
He's still on that rookie.
He's on a rookie contract.
Hey, if it happens, it's for the best, but I hope they keep Kyle Kuzma. Let's think about it. If they all do go back to the Pelicans, is this going to be...
Julius Randle's over there too, but they're trying to trade him too.
Is this going to be mini Lakers?
The Lakers have been doing business with the Pelicans this past year. They've been doing a lot of business, getting rid of players, sending them over there and shit like that. So it's already a relatable cause, you know?
What you think of those Thompson rumors?
Ooh, Klay Thompson. That's another dude. He's on the Warriors. He's this dude who pretty much just splashes. He scored 41 points on 4 dribbles.
He did.
He dribbled the ball 4 times. So it's like me giving you the ball and just shoot. You don't even dribble it. You just go around something, around the pick, boom, shoot. One dribble, shoot. Not even one dribble. One dribble every 20 times. Or every 15 shots, pretty much. Ridiculous. I'll take Klay Thompson. But we would have to get Klay Thompson off of free agency.
Oh, definitely.
We'd have to give him a max. Which is...
3 max contracts.
We would be like the Warriors with like 3 dudes and a bunch of random guys.
True.
That's true.
Bunch of random guys.
But one thing I want to talk about more than anything, dog, and I'm going to do it till the day I die, till they open the place back up. I've been there myself, burnt it down, watched the gnarliest of shredders shred. It's Channel Street. Free Channel Street, dog. Straight up. I skated a little bit, bro, but I never skated the place. That's the birth of many shredders, like this dude, like Robbie Russo. Seen Haslam there, seen Daewon Song there. I've seen people who don't even speak English there. You know what I'm saying? I've seen little Mexican kids learning how to skate, and they don't even speak English, dude, and they're just watching other people shred. And these dudes are there to, teach them. You know what I'm saying? I've witnessed all kinds of shit. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about Channel Street, so the simple fact that it's closed due to some greedy city shit that has nothing to do with us is disgusting. Feel free to speak on it.
Yeah, it's a fucking crack/sex den.
That's
right
gross.
now.
There's sex going on.
Dude,
There's condoms everywhere.
Yeah, dude, I actually caught a homeless man fucking one of his homeless girlfriends.
Oh my god.
Fucking I was just throwing shit like, get the fuck out of here, like. Fuck,
Dude,
like,
that's disgusting.
Yeah, like. But other than all that bullshit, yeah, man.
Is there any progress on it?
Yeah, we just passed inspection. Now we're just waiting for our safety permits. I feel like we just passed those as well, and we're trying to get a pro bono from whoever. It's just the details are just really hard, and they're
pages of it.
Yeah, there's so many pages of it, and it's kind of like a wild card type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the skate park will definitely be open this year. I'm hoping. It's been about fucking like almost 5 years.
That's pretty amazing. I just almost super stained right now.
It's fucking. I think they will open it this year. Like Joe Buscaino's a fucking snake. I don't care.
He is a snake. It's pretty crazy. I was at I forgot where I was, and I yelled free channel at him. Oh, 2000, my little brother's graduation.
Didn't he just talk about it? Like, it was fucking...
He talked about it at a graduation.
But that's the thing, like...
It's gross.
But he did that just so he, like... No kids there especially this generation, really
never got
know
to
about
experience
channel
it.
street.
They got to experience
So
it.
everybody's like, wait, what the fuck
What
are
are
you
you
talking
doing?
about? Like,
Yeah.
and
it was
then like
weird.
he just made himself look like the biggest idiot, like talking 30 minutes
was
of
good.
a storm at a
Yeah.
fucking graduation for kids that don't even know what he's talking about. Everyone's like, the fuck's he talking about a skate park? And I'm trying to get, come on, let's get this going, man. We're trying to go to dinner, like this type shit, like, and he just made a fool of himself, like always, because that's Joe Buscano. He's a corporate man, and you know that's just he's a man in a suit, you know.
Y'all
Fucking
see it
snake
here?
shake.
It's crazy. Well, y'all see it here first. This is Big Al.
And I'm Zoe.
This is Ronnie Sandoval. We went off for a long ass time. We're gonna keep talking, but that's the end of this episode. Anthony Davis is gonna get traded in 7 days. You fucks. It's gonna happen.
What number you think he go with?
41 is the weirdest shit I've ever
it's
heard.
weird.
It ain't gonna be 41. All right. See y'all next episode. Subscribe.
Sorry,
Ronnie Sandoval came here.
Yep.
That's it.